Come on, Deck Tracker. Why do you have to fucking force yourself onto the screen? Typical. It's alright, these aren't actually that dead in this matchup. But the fact they got Taunt and 2 Divine Favors, good lord. It's defeating to say the least. Hopefully we draw a Armani or something. Otherwise we're going to be in a bit of trouble. That's fine, we got to trade though. That's concerning. Hopefully he doesn't have it. trouble.
Good going.
Hello.
Yo, you know what I realized?
What's that?
Skype works when I don't have it open.
Oh yeah?
When I have Skype open, your calls don't come through. But when I have Skype closed, your calls come through.
Hot.
How about that?
Wait a second to get you up there.
Yeah.
You're at the bottom left. Hold on a second. There we go. Alright, quality cards and crate next turn. GG's. No, exactly. We're in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, not quite.
We started off with 2 Divine Favors in our hand and a taunt weapon.
Christ.
Yeah, isn't that fucking fantastic?
It's odd.
Yeah,
Oh my
man.
God.
It was insane.
You didn't get Divine Shield or summon 2 1/1 shitheads or any of that fun shit.
Nope, not in the slightest. He's probably going to play the Lich King or something right now. And then we have quality that too.
Yeah, you're 5 life. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Oh. This is one of those matchups where I can lose to now because I had to cut like cards that were like oppressive in the matchup rather than like Mindbreaker and Stonehill.
Yeah.
In order to shore up other matchups.
Yeah, I'd imagine it's tough.
So you hopping on or are you just...
Yeah, I'm hopping on. I'm gonna spec you, don't worry.
You're about to spec me, I just gonna make you hopping on now.
I ain't playing the fucking game. Come on, bro.
Smelly
Unless I'm
fish.
like-
Yummy fish.
Unless I'm like on the cusp of my 3,000th win or some shit, but I think I'm either over it or too far below it to give a shit. Alright, yo, alright, Toki, go fuck yourself. Yo, thanks for the... Oh my god, her voice is so annoying.
Toki baby.
went to
Oh,
my-
because of the sign and shit.
Yeah, I'm at 2980 wins, 2,980. I ain't winning 20 games tonight, I'll tell you that much. Fuck that. I'm not doing that. Just chill at my rank 4. Ugh.
Just trying to kill him. And go to the moon. What y'all trying to do? Here's the coin. Here's the coin here. Nourish. What else? Good! Great Scott!
Great Scott.
Dude, I have to produce token? That's a lot of ramp. Let's draw 2. Divine Shield, that is good, assuming that he doesn't have the stupid ass dragon right now.
Yeah, Divine Shield's kinda hype.
But he has the fucking dragon. Keep up.
Yep.
Whatever. He has another dragon, he deserves to kill all my shit, I guess.
I will say I do love that card.
Yeah, what a great card.
That young 2/4.
Young.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, dude, he's in trouble. He had a shitty-ass hand and we're still rolling on him.
He had the godlike hands, too.
Yeah, I know. He ramped like a fucking madman. Like, he doesn't win, it's his own fucking
mana
fault.
crystals in a turn.
Oh, Tempo Cube.
Tempo Cube.
Things are in dire straits. Alright, so we have 9 plus, yeah, plus
yeah, you have lethal.
Con.
With the weapon
right?
for consecration, yeah.
I'm sure they designed cards like that, like consecration, to like fuck up your lethals. Because the creatures like fly up in the air and they can block for the hero sometimes.
Oh my god.
I swear they designed, like just like how Medivh flies in.
Yeah.
It's meant for misclicks, or at least flies around the board. There are frames that you can actually like smack at least of a creature accidentally or whatever else.
Oh yeah, old Elise, yeah, old. You have the artifact, Elise, yeah.
Hey, what's up, Leo? I hope he has Oakheart too. Why? He's just mad jealous that aggro paladin killing people.
Yep.
24K. I'm taking it top 10. Let's go. I'm just logging out of Hearthstone forever.
Top 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a Tice thing, right? Tice, when he got his like high finish last month, he was like, I was at rank 12, and then I said, boom, this is my camping spot. I am posting my stake here for the rest of the season.
Pretty good, pretty good. He's not odd either, so I'm gonna actually have a fucking reasonable time playing this game, it seems.
Oh. You mean you're gonna have a fun time playing the game?
Yeah. Have a fun time playing. It's time for a little blood, Andrew. This is where it goes incredible, and then weapons up and pass his turn.
Yep.
Misplayed on the incredible, but, you know, thematically
misplayed on the incredible.
Wouldn't want him hitting my divine shield guy. That'd be disastrous.
That would be disastrous.
What is that? Oh, he's setting up for a, you know, thing. Oh, actually not what I expected. I'm identified more. What you got for me? Divine shield? Oh. Well, I'm playing this one. This weapon's not bad, but it's kind of awkward because you ideally want your weapon to deal 3 in those cases with this deck. 3's like the cleanup number.
Rallying blade.
Yeah, you just honestly want to be rallying blade, but it's just not rallying blade. Blessing
Rip
of might.
the dream.
Oh.
What a card. Always felt so satisfying to play that card.
Your face is blessing. I feel like we take a punish, but we're not going to do that. Let's just kill this guy.
Lamau, yeah.
And then we're going to equip the weapon just so we have it on standby.
Jeez, it's so awkward.
Yeah, we got it. I would have loved like Lost in the Jungle there.
Yeah. Well, you have double called arms, so like you got some gas, and he hasn't played Faldori, so you're fine.
Oh yeah, this is one of my most favorite matchups, to be honest.
Yeah, I'd imagine, because they kind of don't do much until all the spiders come out and kill you.
Yeah, like the spider draws and like uncontested nonsense is how I lose.
Well, yeah, because that's how they win.
Yeah, I mean, like, that's how they're supposed to win, but your deck just doesn't work like that. Wow.
Look at that.
We're at equal grounds here, Andrew.
Tempo, fucking.
See, if we didn't play this weapon, we'd be in the fucking shitting.
Hey, man, I'm not saying don't play the weapon. I'm not saying don't get
value.
No,
I wasn't saying you're wrong in any terms. I'm
just saying that obviously it's the play because you have nothing fucking else to do. So.
Go ahead and cold blood my minion.
Whoa.
Oh, dude, he's killing stuff. I don't like this. The auctioneer's going off. Stop, please. Stop here. Stop here. Good God.
Pretty much every single time auctioneer goes on the table and they start popping with the fucking preps and shit, you're just like, alright.
That's enough.
Yep.
So you only drew a few cards though.
Let me tell you how dumb Microsoft is, as Donkey puts it. Let me tell you how dumb Microsoft is, right?
How dumb is Microsoft?
So, I have in my
He doesn't have Phantomized, by the way. He would have played it off of straps.
yeah, absolutely. I have in my volume mixer, I have system sounds at 0, right? And that's because I put VNet chat really high, so then it raises my overall volume. And what I don't want happening is for the system sound to go off and then scare the shit out of me, right?
Yeah. You'd rather manually increase each individual thing, or whatever else, right?
Right. So I just put system sounds at 0 because it's not important, right? I don't care. So I just always have that muted. But apparently Microsoft is just such a good company because me doing that didn't actually do anything, and I just got hit with your Windows account is out of date or whatever the fuck, or it was optimize your PC settings. That's what it was. It was hey, you want to optimize your PC settings, and it fucking beeped and tossed this notification up in me, and dude, I almost died. All right.
Oh, we misplayed BT Dubs. Oh fuck, feels bad. I thought I had one more mana. It's better to play the Armani and the token, I think. Whatever. Hold on a second. We think through this play, Andrew. Okay, go.
So yeah, that's just my little Microsoft rant. Hey, I put system sounds on 0. When you hit me with your fucking retarded ass notifications that don't mean shit and that I would never act on because you are a company that is run by ants.
No.
I, as a matter of fact, don't want to hear it.
You think he has Phantomized?
Do I think he has fan?
Not a chance, right? Not a chance. Get him out of here. Get him out of here.
Yeah. Have you ever seen that game, Grumps? It's kind of an older one. It's when they were playing Nancy Drew. Did you ever see that shit?
I don't think so.
I think this was I was mid high school or some shit when this came out. This is an old one. Let me find it for you.
Sure. I mean, I can't watch it right now, but you can send it to me.
Yeah. Well, it's you just gotta
hold on a
watch
sec.
What's up?
Leo said, "Where's his spiders?" I don't give a shit about his spiders, Leo. He can not play the game for all I care.
Pretty much. But this game, Grumps, right? You just gotta watch this animated that I'm gonna send you because it doesn't. You don't have to watch the whole episode at all. Basically, what it was. We're playing this Nancy Drew game, and it's kind of like Phoenix Wright, but not as good. You're going around and talking to people, investigating and shit, right? And this one dude's dialogue was just so over the top, and they lost their shit at it. It's so fucking funny. It's so funny. So and people with the animateds. So I'm gonna just DM it to you right now because you gotta watch that shit, yo.
Alright, I'll check it out. You can throw it in just Twitch chat, I guess, right?
Oh yeah. We'll do that. In case y'all wanna.
In case Leo wants to check it out too.
Yup.
Let me add it to watch later. Well, we know he is. So Armani's pretty good.
Yep. Call to arms. Yep.
Add to watch later. Easy. I'm high, I'm believing.
Are you listening to fucking Guardians of the Galaxy nonsense?
Yeah.
Whoa. I feel like that's the one that really did it in for me, where I was like, yeah, I just don't think I like superheroes.
Yeah?
I think that was the one. Yeah, it was Guardians of the Galaxy. Because, no, I remember it. I was at my aunt's house, right? I was watching it with my cousins. They're like younger, but they're like turning into real humans. You know what I mean?
Slowly but surely, that's how I feel. I think that was fire, by the way.
That's always my favorite way to put it.
Yeah, little Nico's taller than me, so no longer little Nico.
Dude, both of my cousins are taller than me now. I'm like, Jesus Christ. Like, I'm 7 years older than my cousin.
He's still small, but, you know, he's taller than me.
Yeah. They're tiny and shit, but, like, they're both taller than me. The one's finishing up her freshman year of high school, though, so she's definitely getting older, but...
Hold on. Apparently, Leo's in on that Game Grumps meta. Yeah. Oh no,
yep,
no, this is a YouTube thing. Never mind. Or sorry, a Chinese children thing.
Oh, lol. But,
I was gonna say, Leo, you in on that Game Grumps meta? What?
Yeah, I was gonna say. So, anyway, what was I talking about with my cousins? Yeah, that's right. So I was at their place, right? And I was there. My sister was there, and I know that if I were to ask my sister, like, do you remember this? She'd be right on it, yeah, because she remembers how whack it was too. Oh my God, dude! Did he just tech that in and counter you?
Dude, whoa! He's even going in on the face. He's that confident. What a guy, dude. Dude, what a guy.
Whoa.
What a guy.
So anyway, we were there, and our aunt was like, alright, we just got Guardians of the Galaxy, so let's all watch that together and like get family. And I'm like, whatever. You know?
Yeah, I'm not feeling it.
I'm just like, yeah, I'll just fucking like, you know, lay on this couch because it's comfortable as hell because y'all have a big house because y'all are rich, so whatever, you know. And I'll pet your big dog because might as well, right? And so, you know, we're on we're watching and everything. You know, I was always kind of like mad towards movies and everything, but like, and especially the superhero movies. But Guardians of the Galaxy, I was willing to give it a shot because like it's like
different tempo and
C tier fucking Marvel here. It's pretty low down, right? You know, Rocket Raccoon is certainly not something that like no one fucking talks about that here in those movies. Like he was. I remember when he was in Marvel vs. Capcom, people were like, "Who the fuck even is this hero?" Him and fucking Dormammu. No one knew who Dormammu was beforehand, but of course, if you've played Marvel vs. Capcom, because he's.
I still don't know who Dormammu is.
And yes, Rocket Raccoon is absolutely rich, without a doubt.
Yeah, that's great. Oh man, is he gonna counter my turn completely? I doubt that. I guess so. Lame. All right, well.
But anyway. Oh man. So anyway, we were watching it, and dude, my big thing with those superhero movies is how bad the jokes are. How much it just falls flat. A lot of that humor in those movies just falls flat so bad. And you can't even say that it's like, oh, you've only seen Guardians of the Galaxy. Because, dog, I mean, as much as I actually do Spider-Man 2, the humor in those movies is whack as fuck. And, Spider-Man 3 is terrible. I saw that in theaters when that shit came out. That movie's trash. And
you sound like really light, by the way. I've tried turning you up. Is your like mic as close to your mouth as possible?
I'm talking lightly. And it's just because I'm talking kind of lightly. But Spider-Man 3 was garbage, and like the first two, you know, they're good and all. And you know, Tobey Maguire is of course Bay. How can you not love him? But
third Spider-Man.
Third Spider-Man's garbage, yeah. But it's the jokes and it's the humor that is just so bad in those movies, and it's just so cringe all the time. And I'm like, and I think that a lot of Marvel stuff, and not just Marvel, because I like Marvel more than DC. say that much, but a lot of superhero culture, I just always think of man children. I think of
man children.
Yeah. That's a me and
Whoa, is he letting my boy survive?
Yeah, dude.
Can we kill him?
Can we kill him?
You know? No, it's definitely this.
Okay, taunt is good. Gold
Taunt is good.
Do you have taunt maul? Yeah, you do.
Yeah, I do.
Yes, you do. Probably Blessing of Might on your 1/1 and then play them all, right?
Something like that. Let me like trade into this guy.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's go, motherfucker. So yeah, that's like my big thing with Marvel movies is that I don't like the communities around those fandoms or whatever. Another great example of that is my comic book store story of how I rolled up in there wearing all the sports clothes and shit, looking at magic packs, right? Like touching that shit, they probably thought I didn't even know what I was buying.
Oh, dude, he was, hold on, real quick, he was thumbing the 4/4 of the 4/1 Divine Shield. That's always a great feeling.
Oh, it's good. Like, yeah, you make that trade.
Yeah, dog, totes down with that. Oh, you dead. Oh, you dead. Oh, you so dead.
Yep.
Give me another fucking card, you big guy.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, let's go ahead and pass that fucking turn for me. Yeah, let's go ahead and pass that turn.
Fuck this guy.
This guy's whatever. He did the nice well played at the end of the last game. I mean.
Oh, that's good. And then he put that fan in his deck and hit Q.
Yeah, then
so
he put
this guy.
Then he put Fan of Knives in his deck. And now we're gonna fucking rock his world.
Repent.
That's a knee slapper. That's a
fucking knee
slapper. Yeah.
Trade. The move was to trade into the 6/4 then.
Oh, yeah. Or with her face or something.
Yeah.
That's a knee slapper.
But, so, yeah.
Why not? Hold on. He said, why not face? You have 4 taunts. Because if he
if he could buff that questing, he could have killed him.
Yeah, if he had some kind of like heavy questing turn, or sorry, questing turn for one, but a heavy auctioneer turn where he had all my stuff. Yeah, it was just safer to do that way because we always outvalue him in the late game because we don't rely solely on auctioneer to draw cards, and our card quality overall is better, so we should beat him when it comes down toe-to-toe. Plus, there was no easy way for him to value trade in the loot hoarder because I assume he's only running 1 fan, or it's not likely that he sees another one. The only thing I'm worried about is just him getting rid of the the 4/1 taunt guy. That would have been disastrous. But other than that, I think it was fun. I just didn't want him to have easy avenues to trade into my guys and have like a Leroy and a Cold Blood and somehow manage to kill all my stuff. Going face was fine, but it was risky. I wanted to preserve the field so if I drew more buff spells, I could make use of them.
Yep. So anyway, I'm gonna tell the comic book story, story again.
Sure.
Because it's so funny to me. Because Tim, I've never walked into a store and been more Monka-esque. Like I'm talking like walking into a convenience store in Detroit that is getting robbed levels of Monka-esque. Like
the judging eyes are upon you.
Dude, so here, let's talk about the superhero culture, right? With this, okay? And like the man-child thing and just the cringe, right? So that's get those bullet points up next to my name, right? And those are our 3 topics.
All right, hold on. Let me type it out for you. For you keep going. This is gonna take a second.
Just write why Andrew hates superheroes.
Hold on. Let's see. Text. Yeah. Super. All right. What are the 4 points?
So why you got why we don't like superheroes.
Okay.
Okay.
Why?
And then
we don't like superheroes. Okay, hold on. I don't know if I spelled heroes right. How do I spell heroes?
Heroes. You fucking.
Heroes. Yeah, I knew there was an E somewhere.
Yes, it's an ES too.
Yeah, alright. Next.
Okay, so here's why we don't like superheroes, right?
So, I mean, like,
like
I thought we had bullet points.
I know. I'm gonna list them off right now.
Oh, okay.
Here's why we don't like superheroes.
Oh, this is like the title? Shit, I gotta reform that.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
good.
it's a title. Then we got man-child, or man-children. Okay.
Man. Children.
Okay. We got man-children. We've got cringe XD, right? Cringe XD with the XD.
Cringe.
Make sure.
XD. Wait, hold on. Did she say mistakes were made? Like I forgot to put fucking Baku in my odd paladin? Slurp my ass, your opponent. Mr. Keep every single one of my cards. Maybe that's what he's talking about.
You could always have been Murloc Paladin.
Yeah.
But,
like, all right, next.
And then not funny.
Not funny.
That's the other one.
Okay. I'm gonna put this next to you.
Okay.
I'm just gonna get rid of chat for right now.
That sounds good.
Alright, there we go. Go to worker. Work yourself through it.
Alright. Why we don't like superheroes. Man, children, cringe with the lowercase x, B. Not
Do you want it the capital X, D, or you want that?
I mean, that's how the face looks, but it's way too funny now. So, Tim, I don't know about you, but when I make an XD face, my eyes don't go slightly to the left, and my mouth get way bigger.
My mouth get way bigger.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, my mouth is all the emotion in the XD.
I guess so. But anyway, let me tell you guys a little story about how I went to the comic book store. And we're gonna cover a lot of this shit, okay? Right? So, I am tempted, Tim. I did just think of something. If I ever go back there, I am gonna ask them if they have the issue of Spider-Man where he fights the big wheel.
Just you? That's the only comic book you own? Watch it be like limited edition, fucking $400.
They sell that shit to me for $0.25 because they don't know better, and then that shit just like is in the tank. You know? Like, way in there. So
they have to like check their reserve stock.
Do we have the big wheel issue? So, anyway, fucking, one morning I decided that I was going to go to the comic store in our town and buy some magic packs because my friend was visiting a couple days out. And I wanted to get some packs so that we could just open them, fuck around, or you know, pull some crazy mythic or some planeswalker, pull Karn or something like that, right? And just, you know, say get shit on loser. You're not gonna pull anything better than me.
Oh, how nice!
Whatever.
How nice.
Yeah.
That's why I go to card shops.
That's why I go to card shops, so I can get Karn and then say, yo, y'all are trash.
Yo, y'all are trash.
So, anyway.
Hold on a sec. I gotta actually think for a second.
Alright. Then we'll get back to the story.
It's gotta be Call.
Yeah, I think it's Call.
Alright, Jug. One more jug. Alright, well, we tried to play fair.
Face.
Yeah, Who you want me killing? Yeah, that's good.
Who you want me killing?
Who you want me killing? I love that. Alright, go ahead.
So, I was thinking, okay, I'm gonna go to the comic store. I'm gonna get like 3. Oh, what did I get for my golden pack? Oh, good question, Leo. It was really bad. It was just like, not even like a rare that's playable. It was 4 commons and rare. Nothing special. But, anyway. So I planned on going to the comic store to get some Dominaria packs, which was the most recent set at the time for Magic, and you know, and it's a really good set too for like EDH. There's like a lot of really good cards in there, so I really want to get packs for it. And we'll get to that too in a minute of why this comic store is so fucking ass. Because I noticed that I'm talking, I wanted a specific set, okay? And it's the newest set, right? So you would expect any store to have these in stock. So I go to the store, it opened at like 12 noon because it was a Sunday, lol. But I feel that, open. I'm there. If a store opens in the fucking middle of the day, then that's fine by me, because that's how my body clock functions.
Because you're nocturnal anyway. Yeah, if I was a shop owner, I wouldn't open the shop until like fucking 4 o'clock. It'd just be like a late night shop, right?
Dude, exactly. If I ever actually own a store, it's a nocturnal shop, and no one will ever go there. And
no one will ever go there. You have to actually like appeal to, well, even shop at GG. Sorry, you do have to actually appeal to just like the common folk, right? If you're a shop owner, right. Which is kind of annoying because I don't want to appeal to the common folk.
To normies, but
oh, it's not.
Anyway, so store opens at 12. Whatever, I'm there. Okay, so I'm there like kind of right as they open, right? This is like right at 12 I get there, and because I wasn't doing anything, so I was like, all right, I'll just wait to leave whenever it's around 12, and I walk really fast, so.
I walk really fast. I love how that's an attribute.
Yeah.
Andrew broke
well, all of this stuff matters, Tim.
Fast.
Everything matters. Okay. So, get there, and I've been to this comic store before. I went there when I was a kid and everything too. The area, but anyway, I'm in there, and dude behind the counter, fucking neckbeard motherfucker, like.
I got it. Image of nerd in head.
Nerdy fucking neckbeard dude. Nice looking guy, but like, if you say.
Why, you afraid he's watching the stream?
No, what?
No, you said nice looking guy.
I said like, no, not nice looking, but like, up at the counter was nice enough to me. The people at this store,
establishment,
when I've been there before, they usually try to really push shit on me, right? Like in terms of sales.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
In terms of selling shit, but I mean, one time it was good that they told me, because they told me that they had these pre-release packs for Rivals of Ixalan, and that's like a lot of value, and get those like.
That's a lot of value.
That's a lot of value, right? Because you get this like promo card, and you know, whatever, and you get like five or 6 packs with 30, which isn't terrible. I don't even know if it was 30, maybe 25, but this was a good deal. I know it was good, that's why I bought it. But so like that was fine that they told me that, but like, dog, they did they just like really try and pound it home? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. They're trying to milk you for everything because they know you're only gonna see you like once or twice, right?
Yeah, it's like, I'm gonna buy the fucking pre-release pack and chill. But anyway, so I get to this store, and this is the dude. This is our guy, right, who's working behind the counter. You know, he had the look of that you can talk to him, right? But once you say something that they don't agree with, then he'll go all man-child on you.
Yeah.
That's what I was getting at. That's where that was going, right? So it's like, don't you dare say anything bad about my precious fandom, or I'll kick your ass, you know? Or I'll try to kick your ass, but I'm a beta cuck, so I can't.
Whoa, anyway, hold on. Did he just lightning storm?
Yeah, yo. That high roll.
What an alpha fuckface.
Alpha fuckface, yo.
Dude, did you just see that? Did you see that? There were 3 potential failures. Oh, that makes me so livid. Whatever.
So.
Man-child.
Man-child at the counter, right? And, you know, so I walk down the steps, Nike hoodie, backwards, Baltimore Orioles baseball hat. I think I was also wearing the Orioles shirt, or not the shirt, the pants, right? So I've got these, like, black and orange pants on with a baseball logo on them, by the way. You know, sport ball, lol. So, and I walk into the store, and you know, the guy kind of like looks at me or whatever, and I just am like, hey, you know, I just put my 2 fingers up in the air, and not my 2 middle fingers, but just 2 fingers up in
I got it.
and it's just, you know, hey, because you're looking at me, right? And there is a group of people there, right? Like maybe 3 or 4 people. Some like hipster, like feminist looking chick with like super short hair, and some super like edgy like handbag type of deal going on, right? Like whatever, yeah. And like maybe her boyfriend or some shit. Hell if I know. Like 2 dudes, right? They've all got this same look to them and everything, and whatever, right? Just generic looking fucking nerds, right? And
hold on, I'm gonna put on like jazz or something since it's like a very story-driven stream.
Sounds good.
Oh, I love how he just has like all these like ninja tools at his disposal right now, ready for me.
That are just like cucking you, yeah.
Yeah. Hold on a second, though.
Alright, yeah. You get your Miles Davis on, and then we'll continue with my lovely story.
Where's Miles Davis? Okay. This can lethal him, I think. 6. Yeah. So he's can't life gain. Everything else doesn't really matter. Yeah, well, give me a second. I'm gonna find some jazz. Oh, I'm kidding this. Give me equality. There's justice in this. Never mind. Give me equality anyway.
Give me equality anyway.
Oh boy, call to arms for 1 creature. I guess.
5 mana 2-drop, nice.
I guess we play our 5 mana 2-drop.
Good turn.
Great turn. One second. You have to hit something. You like jazz? We're losing this game.
You like jazz? Alright.
We drew our deck.
Let me know when you're ready for the story to continue.
I'll just go ahead. I'm gonna...
Alright, so... there's like 5 or so people in the store already. And I was like, yeah, fuck. You know? Right? Because I was kind of expecting the one comic store in this town where not many people live during the summer. And like, you know, it's a niche store on a Sunday, mind you. So not like no Friday Night Magic type of shit, right? On a Sunday morning, the one comic store in this area, like, as it's opening, how the hell am I not the only person in there? Right?
I mean,
like, Tim,
Sunday is a pretty
like,
open day though, in terms of like having like people show up. I don't know. From my experience,
free time.
There's like the locals that always come by and play EDH.
Yeah, I guess so. But whatever, yo. I don't know it too well, right? Because I never really had like a card shop or anything. But mind you, this is not a card shop, right? This is a comic store. Pretty much the same shit. But in terms of this area at least, not really like, it's not like there's like 2 different places to go or some shit, but whatever. It's basically the same thing. So anyway, there's like 5 people, so I kind of expected I was going to be the only one in there, but I wasn't, which was a little perplexing to me. Perplexing is in fact the word that we're going to use there. And there are these people, and they're like getting in line and shit. They're like lining up to pay at the register for something, and the dude behind the counter is like talking to some other employee there, like, oh yeah, get them set up and everything. Like, clearly this is like some like reoccurring event that happens for these people. Yo, he fucked up. You can't play Grumble like that.
What's going on right now? Thank God, GG, get him out of here. Get him off the fucking frog.
Oh yeah, get him off the frog. So, anyway. Clearly this is like something that has gone on multiple times. Like, this is a reoccurring thing that happens that that this nerd herd shows up at the comic store, and they like play whatever the fuck. I could hear these dudes like yucking it up and shit, and I heard them talking about
yucking it up. What is yucking it up? First of all,
like, oh, now it's just only gonna be aggro decks. What are you doing, Wizards of the Coast?
Oh, okay. Like complaining like we complain with like Hearthstone. Is that what?
Yeah, but like, you know how we complain about Hearthstone like at Game Club or like in private?
They're like in the open. I mean, like, where else are they gonna be? Where else?
They're
is
at the comic store, yeah. But
yeah, like let them yuck it up all they want. That's their sanctuary.
I guess so. I guess yeah, it is like their sanctuary. But I don't know, like fucking whatever. They're yucking it up. And I'm just like, all right, yeah, get the fuck out of my way. Let me hit these packs, right? So, but yeah, I just thought it was so funny. And mind you, these dudes are rocking like the Deadpool shirt. Oh yeah, did I even say that?
You didn't mention the Deadpool shirt.
Deadpool shirt.
What a guy.
Yep. And
so,
that's
on the Deadpool topic, I think it is a great comedy. But I don't think it had the second one did not have a good story. The first one was like near flawless in terms of like story and like comedy, but the second one was not as good as people were hyping it up to be. It was good, but it wasn't like
there you go.
It was like goddamn Deadpool. Ugh, look at this. Look at this guy.
Right.
Dirty boy.
Now here's the good one, right? So I told this story to my roommate. And I was like giving the description of like these people to him, right? And he just goes, I liked Deadpool before it was cool.
I mean, like, to be honest, that accurate. Population does exist. But, you know, like, what do you expect to happen? This is like the superhero like era. Like, people are gonna end up.
What did you say was the first part of that you said?
I know people like that too. I don't remember exactly what I said.
Oh yeah,
and it does happen to people where they like Deadpool beforehand. They don't read the comic books. They probably just seen like shorts or whatever else of them, or like played the Deadpool game. But now that he's like in movies and stuff, people are like really like, I used to be the only person that knew about this character. Type deal.
Yeah, it's like, it's just like
this guy is fucking rated.
On your
He's fucking rated. You can't stop him. He just commands lightning.
But,
give me a righteous protector. No justice. Hold on a sec. I need a drink, Andrew.
Alright, dog.
Alright, I'm back.
Alright, so, you know, these dudes are in the store, like, yucking it up and everything, right? And, mind you, this story has taken, like, a solid 30 minutes to tell. This is all about 10 seconds of, like, real time.
Well, I figured that, but you have to, like, take it all in, right?
Yeah, dude. Like, I mean, basically, what I was doing is I'm in the store, and my main goal was to find Dominaria packs, right? That's what I was looking for. So I'm over at the, like where they have like their little card section, right? And I'm seeing like whatever Yu-Gi-Oh, yeah, in 2018, lol, whatever. Like get that out of here. And then I've seen like deck boxes. I grab a deck box because, like, why not? I don't really have, like, too much shit to store my cards in, so just grab, like, a little deck box, like 2 purple, by the way. So I picked that up, and then I was like, I was still kind of looking around for Dominaria stuff, and now, to put this into perspective, too, their area where they have, like, their other card stuff, like where I got the deck box from, my back is turned to the store when I'm there. So that was, like, my one breather moment, right? Because my back was turned to this, like, nerd herd thing that was going on behind me, and I could just kind of be in, it's like, fucking shop, you know? And, like, it was fine. It didn't matter. And I was like, all right, whatever. Let's just, like, look at these deck boxes and look for some packs or whatever, right? And try and come away with something good. So, you know, that was, like, the one calming moment. And that was kind of when I was really thinking to myself, like, I'm up in here wearing fucking a Nike hoodie. Like, what am I doing? You know?
Should have wanted to know some, I don't know, people like baseball stores too. God, fucking damn it.
I was wearing all baseball stuff. Yeah, I was wearing all Baltimore Orioles stuff.
People wear that kind of stuff. Oh, that's so fucking miserable. Oh, you fuck. I'm gonna wipe your whole fucking field and make you cry.
Yeah, so, you know, it's not like I was wearing football stuff or anything, you know. I was wearing baseball stuff. It's definitely, like, the most, I think, appreciable sport from any person.
We have to, real quick, we have to look helpless. This is for the stream. We have to look helpless.
Yeah.
But we can't just token and pass turn, because it'll be like, he's got a quality cards are great. So we're going to play stuff and make it look like we're just, like, really fighting for the table, but we don't, like, give a shit about Direwolf and fucking recruit the derp sticks. But go ahead.
The derp sticks. That's good. Alright, so, anyway, I feel like that, you know, baseball stuff is the most, like, okay thing to wear in a situation like that, because like, it's easiest to appreciate baseball out of almost any sport, because it's slow and very strategic. So and from, like, the nerd standpoint, definitely more appreciable. So whatever, still getting mad looks, by the way, and, like, that's also the thing. Let's go through my mind as I'm in here, right? Looking at these deck boxes and these packs, trying to find the set that I wanted, by the way. And just gazing my eyes across all these Yu-Gi-Oh! Deck boxes, or booster boxes and nonsense that were obviously not what I wanted.
I never could get into Yu-Gi-Oh! I gotta tell you about the one Yu-Gi-Oh! Competitive experience I had.
Okay. So, anyway, as I'm there, right, and I'm kind of, like I said, I was, like, in my element, I guess, when I had my back turned to everyone, because I was able to just kind of tone them out, and just kind of, you know, do my thing. I was thinking to myself, like, you know, I'm getting just like the weirdest looks and everything, and, like, you know, like, I could just feel it, you know, I could just feel, like, this, like, odd, like,
animosity
on me. It's just like, dude, they know that I don't belong. They know that I'm not, like, one of them. Like, they know that I watch football on Sunday.
Real quick, what's Thrall's sorry emote? It's sorry that happened.
That's good.
Yeah, it's super fucking annoying.
So, I don't see any of my fucking Dominaria set that I wanted to buy from, right? And so then I turn around and I see the nerd herd is lining up at the counter, getting ready to buy in for their fucking EDH tournament or some shit. Like, yeah, have fun playing EDH competitively against each other and fucking cringing and screaming, "Judge!" And, you know.
Yeah, I heard a judge call whatever. I went to the card shop here. They were doing a sealed tournament. Oh god, play it, you pussy! Play it, you pussy!
I think if I was playing Magic and some dude called judge, like, mid-game, like, if he called for a judge, I would just scoop. I'd be like, I am not dealing with you. I'm not So,
hold on a sec.
anyway.
Hold on a sec, hold on.
Nerd Herd's lining up, and I remembered
mind,
from the last time I visited this shop that they have a lot of their magic stuff at the front counter, right? Like where the register is. It's just like easy to put like a booster box up there that you just take the packs out of, right? And so, I'm there and I'm looking and I'm like, all right, they will definitely have Dominaria up here. And I'm looking, and all I see, Tim, literally all I see is Rivals of Ixalan packs. And you know when Rivals of Ixalan came out? In like fucking December.
Oh my god, that's
Dominaria has been out for a while too. Like, how do you? It's not like, oh, this is like the first day the set came out and they didn't have it. It's like, how the fuck do you still only have Rivals of Ixalan? Like, where are the Dominaria packs, yo? And it's not even like, oh, they were clearly out of them or something. Like, there's no like empty space or whatever. Like, also, why the fuck would they be out of packs? Come on, bro. This was towards the end of Dominaria being the current set. You'd expect it to have some, oh, get shit on. But
that was scary.
Yeah, Jesus.
I shit myself.
Yeah, so I'm like, are you kidding me? They don't even have Dominaria. So I bought 3 Rivals of Ixalan packs, a set that I didn't want, mind you. And as I'm up at the counter, I'm waiting, and I'm just ready. Right? To just be like, trying to sell me some fucking Rivals of Ixalan booster box, a set that is 6 months old, by the way, and also not very good for EDH. Does have some good dinosaurs in it, but I did not pull Zakama yet, so I didn't even know I wanted dinosaurs. But whatever. In general, it's not the best set, and you know, I'm up there. Like the second I step to the counter, he asks if I need anything. I'm like, dog, I get it. Like, you know, you're just being considerate, but like, just let me shop. You know, just let me do my thing.
That was a mistake. I couldn't figure it all
How'd
out.
you fuck up?
I should have did the tokens. The rope was going and I was listening to your thing. It was just too much at once.
Risky Crash says, you bought the Rivals packs anyway, lol. Yeah, I bought the Rivals packs, and I pulled Zakama. So, I mean, I still made out well. And I owed Tim's roommate a pack because he bought me McNuggets, and I said I'd repay him with a pack. So, hang on, let me find my Zakama, if I can. Find my dinosaurs. Oh yeah, and then I went online and I ordered a fat pack from Dominaria, so yeah, here's that. So I got my 10 boosters. Fuck are they? Here we go. In the purple deck box, mind you, I have my dinosaurs. The purple deck box, which I walked in the store. Because I bought this deck box because I was getting looked at so much.
Like, I'm here, I'm actually buying stuff.
What?
The I'm here, I'm actually buying stuff thing.
Basically, yeah. I didn't necessarily need this box, but I bought it. Yeah, you can play with fake cards in Magic. I'll tell you a story about that in a second.
Yo, real quick, don't mislead Leo. You can only play with fake cards just within your friend group because nobody gives a shit. But in at card shops where there's like an actual tournament going on, no, you cannot play with fake cards. Leo. Don't let Andrew mislead you.
Oh, here it's tough to see because of the glare. I was waiting for that. I don't know if this will ever show up well, but I got Zakama. He's a mythic. He's pretty sweet. He's gonna be the commander for my next deck when I finish it up. It's a 9 mana, 9/9 vigilance, reach, trample, and you untap all your lands that you control when you cast him, so you basically get to take another turn. It's pretty sick, pretty damn good. He's worth quite a bit. It's decent value. I think it's $6 or $7. So that made up for the fact that I just bought Rivals packs when I was looking for Dominaria. But
some card shops have these like wild pack things, and a lot of people really like them because like, oh, I can get some rare cards from other sets, and I'm just justified because it's the rare bundle, and it can be really good cards for a cheaper price than normal. But those are just ways for shop owners to toss all their old inventory off on you, and I hate that.
Oh, absolutely. Dude, Walmart does that.
I mean, but, like, it's justified from the card shop owners, but it is not something I endorse.
Yeah. So
he doesn't have the dragon.
The fake card amongst my friend group, we have this card called Dark Doom, right? And it's a little cat, and it's like, it's so dumb. So it's like a 6 mana 8/8, and I believe it has something and Death Touch. And Death Touch is poison in Magic. I don't know if Leo knows Magic, but I think it has Vigilance and Death Touch. I forget. If it has Vigilance, it's probably OP, so probably not. But it might have Vigilance. But anyway, it's so dumb because it's an 8/8 with Death Touch, and like that does not matter, you know. Like 8/8 poisonous, like that's silly, you know. But it's just this like stupid cat. It's like tiny little cat that some kid, like some like friend of a younger brother's of one of my friends, like drew, and we like took that drawing and turned it into a Magic card. And amongst our play group, Dark Doom is legal in any deck.
God damn. So I turned on all my dudes. I think that's all that really matters. You have to draw equality. I'm not giving them any more stuff. I can swing once. I don't really care about my life total, but the rest of them's gotta sit for a bit.
But yeah, and also part of the reason why I ended up buying those Rivals packs anyway was also because of just how awkward I felt. I was like, well, I gotta just buy something, so I kind of just panicked and grabbed 3 Rivals packs and threw them on the table. I was like, here. Just fucking buy this shit. So yeah, that's my story of why I don't necessarily like the superhero culture, because of just like all those people in that room, just like right there is just a great example of like people that I know just like go crazy over those superhero movies and Star Wars and shit, and I'm just like, who cares? Fuck cares, they're not that good. Chill out. And it's like, if I were to say that to them, they'd have my ass on a fucking platter, yo.
I think you just have to be more like argumentative than who cares, I think. That's what like they're mad about.
I'm not saying if I was like, who cares, but if I were to like start having a debate with them, that's not a debate I'd want to have, Tim. I'll tell you that
understand.
much.
For justice.
Oh my god, just die.
Like, if I were to hit them with the 3 magic bullet points that are below my name, like, they would just like explode, and then I would hit them with a, well, who the fuck actually cares? So there you go. That's a very good example of why I'm not a fan of superheroes. Why I think it's shit genre.
This deck beats my ass.
Tell me your competitive Yu-Gi-Oh story.
No, just a second. After I get my ass beat. Maybe.
Yeah. Why you fucking evolving sports?
Yeah, not taunt. That's whatever. I don't really care.
Dude, I love the effect of that card. That mist that comes out. That shit is so cool. Because you never see it because fucking evolving spores is a meme. 7/9 Tareem.
Yeah, I'm kind of feeling hitting him in the head with my creatures.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, so, one of the events I actually top 8'd at, like it's a Platinum TCG event, there was another event going on, beside our event as well, and it was a Yu-Gi-Oh event. They had like 100 people or something there for it. They had like I accidentally walked behind like someone who was like doing like a video for like their channel or something, and I'm like, ooh, and I tried to like walk out of it like, nah, this is just too fucking awkward. I'm just gonna fucking finish my stride behind these chairs. But it looks super unofficial and stuff. But, like, I don't know. They were all like the most people I've ever met in my life.
Yeah,
Granted,
yeah. Hold up. Look at bullet point number 2. Look at bullet point number 2, Tim. We're gonna reference number 2. Okay, Cringe XD. Cringe XD.
I didn't know that we were intertwining the superhero paradigm into our
these are all the same type of people. Because all these people that you're talking about, I guarantee you, lose their shit over Deadpool. So.
Dude, he's hanging in there. He's hanging in there.
With the Oaken summons.
Yeah, he's hanging in there, dude.
Anyway, continue on. So,
but yeah.
Cringe, judge, you know, those types of people, you know.
Yeah. I don't know. It's less, like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Itself is just the culture around it. It's a lot of those people. I just don't know. Not.
You know, gain armor.
Yeah, this is pretty fucking bad for me. Like, goddamn, what else am I supposed to? I mean, I have this. It's like, there's nothing I'm, like, afraid of right now, but I would certainly like.
I would certainly.
Well,
like to
alright
play
then.
the video game.
I didn't expect this. Get him out of here, Jeff.
Yeah, Jeff.
Holy shit, Jeff. Not on my Christian server. Jugs.
Alright, so we got people, yo. Yu-Gi-Oh! Players, yo. Tell me about them.
There's not much I can tell you about. They're just screaming and they smell bad. Like, there's not a lot to it. Oh my god, please! Stop fucking doing this.
Hold up. That's one of the funniest ass things I've ever heard. They're screaming and they smell bad.
Oh, please, Jugs. Please, Jugs. Just hit it. Oh! Juggler, please. Oh, my god.
Jesus Christ.
Jugs. I think we had lethal if Jugs did his job. Oh, wait, we just have lethal. One now.
Oh, yeah, you're good.
Right. Woo! That was scary. I hate that deck. It's just, it's too anti-aggro. It doesn't beat anything but aggro, right? Like,
Yeah.
does it ever stand a chance against, like, Warlock?
No, I'll tell you that much, dude. I tried playing that deck. I hate that fucking deck.
Yes, Leo, we beat the Spreading Plague 6 mana 735. That's insane, right?
Yep.
That's when you know you got a good deck on your hands.
You gotta love that Yu-Gi-Oh story. Let me add a little bit to that. Just makes me think. My first girlfriend, who I dated when I was like 15, freshman year of high school. Her brother. This is actually a really funny story. He's a very nice guy, right? Her brother. He wasn't like a type of person. He was not Cringe XD at all. But he definitely was competitive in games that I would never compete in.
Rocket League.
He goes here actually. Or I think he graduated this past year. He went to Penn State. And I know he was really big into Smash here and everything. And like, yeah, he was big into Smash when he was in high school. So whatever, you know, he found that crowd. But also, though, when he was younger, he was a huge Yu-Gi-Oh player, right? Like really, really, really popular. In like the, I guess like the tournament scene, like around our area. I think, I don't know. He's like. Not like super like well known or anything, but whatever, right? I know that he like made his mark in the Yu-Gi-Oh scene. We'll go with that.
God damn, made his mark. Hold on, real quick. Talk about making marks. I actually knew a professional Pokemon player in the military.
Nice. That's probably the last fucking game I'd be competitive in.
Yeah, man. His team like went to Hawaii and stuff to like compete.
Actually, I think I'd play that over Yu-Gi-Oh. I played it.
I think I'd play Pokemon over Yu-Gi-Oh too. I think that'd be a very nice
Yeah.
community to be a part of.
Because the Pokemon TCG, you get to play like cute-ass little creatures. You get to play like Ampharos and be like, yeah, what up? And
then I could be like the most thug motherfucker like in the building.
Yeah.
He's like, pass!
Oh, absolutely. You'd probably be the only black guy there.
No, I think there's got to be other black people that would play Pokemon.
Pokemon, yes.
I think so.
Yu-Gi-Oh, probably not. Well, actually, no, because Yu-Gi-Oh...
No, Yu-Gi-Oh for sure. The black...
Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh's got like the bigger anime following, and black people secretly love anime.
Yeah, exactly. See, Andrew's learning. It's... I think that... Oh, we have a little card called Blessing of Kings that says... Yo,
go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself, Doomsayer.
So,
Spellbreaker's pretty good here, but if he doesn't have it, he loses the game.
Yes. So, anyway.
And he's cube blocking his latest.
Yu-Gi-Oh's definitely got some black players, but Pokemon, it might be a little harder to find, but, not just fucking neckbeard whiteys. But anyway, I know that he was pretty big
Whoa, check.
Whoa, that's not the Hellfire turn.
Divine Shield me, baby. Divine Shield me. Oh, that could have been so sick. You know that could have been sick, man. Whatever.
Yeah, that would have been dirty.
That would have been so dirty. Oh, whatever. Go ahead.
So, this one time, though, right? This was when I was, like, kind of started to date her, right? This was, like, early on. I didn't even think we were dating when this happened, but, I was like at her house, and we were like chilling in her kitchen or whatever, right? And there's just like this big case, just this big black like case, right? Shelf kind of looking thing, right? Like high up as like a counter goes, right? And I had heard that her brother had like a shit ton of Yu-Gi-Oh cards, right?
But you weren't expecting.
He like kept up with like the standard format of the game, and so it's like all like old illegal cards and like all the new legal shit and everything, right? It's just like he's got like everything, right? But this case is fucking huge, right? And I remember asking her like, what's in here, dishes? And she's like, no, that's Ian's Yu-Gi-Oh cabinet. I was like, whoa, wait a minute, this gets the primo spot like in the kitchen, like the fam walks in and for like Christmas, and then they
have to look at his Yu-Gi-Oh collection every single time for every family occasion.
I was like, Jesus, Dana, like he takes up like this primo real estate with his Yu-Gi-Oh collection. I'm like, you mean he doesn't keep this in his room? Like, god damn. So that's pretty cool, in my opinion. I think that's pretty hype because that means that he was able to convince like the fam to
get in on the meta
prime spot.
Yeah. We're gonna preserve the Divine Shield guy because he has some fucking black ass shit. That's great, man. Growing up, I only, for like even my Magic collection, I never really had like a collection until I started like making my own money. Like I always had like a Crayola box with my fucking Yu-Gi-Oh deck in it.
Yep.
Like I don't know, it was like a tin Crayola box, and then I had like maybe a deck box with like some sleeves for my Magic deck. But other than that, it was like not that advanced. We weren't that advanced.
Oh yeah, yo, I trust me. Like all of us had cards when we were kids too. You know, the whole like, even though there's like a decent age gap between me and you, the whole like going to the fucking store and like with your parents or whatever, as you're like leaving, you see up in like the candy area, they just got the Pokemon
candy area.
It's like, if I saw that now. But you know, and then your parents just buy you a pack, and then it's like, oh, look at that Flareon foil get shit on. Hi, like elementary school rival. I'm better than you. You know.
Can we see our quality so I don't have to think too hard about this?
Yeah, that would be nice.
Thank you.
Oh, nice talk.
Oh wait, this isn't actually that easy. 1 second, Andrew. The answer's here. I don't have a good play.
I know.
Move quickly.
I don't want to kill his demons just yet. I don't think that's correct.
Yeah.
That was pretty fucking hard. This is like so much I had to like prepare for. Whatever.
So anyway, what the fuck were we talking about? We were talking about like Yu-Gi-Oh. Oh, when we were kids. I remember when I was a kid, I had like a modest like Pokemon Yu-Gi-Oh collection, whatever. And I had like a little binder, I guess, just with all the cards in it. That was like all I had. But then I remember when I was like early high school, and then I started to like do like work for my family and shit, like gardening mainly with my grandma. She would pay me
Gardening?
money.
It's great.
Yeah, dude. Because my grandmom's like a outdoor person, very much so, because she grew up on a farm, right? And so she's always like gardening and shit, but she's like older now, so she can't like physically do everything. And I lived like super close to her, so I would go over to her place and help her pull weeds and shit. She'd pay me a lot of money, so and when I started doing that, I started making a decent buy Pokemon booster boxes, because I actually did, only with friends, the TCG, and I have decks for them. I did play that TCG. I had a nice collection of it, and I used to like really love Pokemon, so not anymore. Definitely not a game for me anymore. But I have respect for it for sure. And so yeah, used to buy Pokemon booster boxes with that cash. So I had a lot of cards. Eventually I sold them off because they were taking up a lot of room. And
I had a lot of cards too. I actually tried to collect like all the first original 150, and then they came out with Johto and stuff. And it kind of got like muddy.
They came out with like jungle set, fossil set. They had like base set 2, and there's like jungle fossil. I forget all the other sets, but yeah. You lose, by the way.
Not yet. It's close though.
Leo asked, is there a wild magic tournament? And basically the format of Magic that we like to play is it's like a wild format, I guess, technically, because you can run like shit that's not legal in their standard format. So you can run like old ass cards. Like my buddy from back home, who we were playing Magic with the other weekend, he runs this like super old looking card as one of his like main dudes in his deck. I'll link to it, because you can like tell that this card's old just by its art style. And this is like the leader of his deck, basically. Looks weird as shit. But yeah, you can play basically any card you want in these decks, and they're all Highlander decks, and they're 100 cards. Mind you, about 35 of those are lands, which, you know, your mana, because you don't just get mana like you do in Hearthstone.
Yeah.
You have to play your mana, and you can.
Yeah, you can finish your thing.
You can play mana that's better than just like gain 1 mana crystal this turn. It's like you can do stuff to gain more than 1 mana crystal per card or whatever the fuck. Like there are like more powerful ways to manipulate mana in Magic other than just like getting more of it. So yeah.
It's definitely
you
down
can
there.
destroy other people's shit, but go ahead.
Okay. In a format that you play any card in, Leo, you gotta understand that Magic's been out for a lot longer. So there are completely busted cards that just don't interact at all with the way Magic works nowadays. Cards like the Black Lotus or like other of the top, whatever the fuck they're called. There's like 10 cards that are just, I think they're the Power 9. The Power 9 is what they're called. Are just really powerful Magic cards that were created when like Magic was created like 25 years ago. And
yeah, like if you look at like the alpha beta sets of Magic, there's some whack shit in there. I don't even know what set Black Lotus is in. Probably alpha. I don't know.
But yeah, there are some crazy powerful cards that just could not exist nowadays, Leo. But as a format that's like Wild, yes, the format that is the most like Wild is Modern. And Hearthstone was actually just going to call their format Wild, but they decided against it because I believe Brian Kibler, since he's the Magic guy, he said that they should call it something else because they should try harder to build their own identity or make it sound more Hearthstone-y, for lack of a better word.
EDH you can play other shit though, right? Like that's like kind of a part of EDH.
EDH is
play, like,
all modern.
Old-ass cards.
It isn't like starter cards. EDH you can like. It's not meant to be a competitive format, but in a competitive format
EDH
there are
is
banned
like
cards and it is modern. But EDH, in the sense of the game, you are mainly allowed to play whatever you want, even like proxies, because you're just playing with your friends, ideally. But
that's why we run that Dark Doom card that I was talking about. That's why like we have agreed in our play group that Dark Doom is legal in all decks, because like we just play EDH and like don't give a fuck. Also, Dark Doom's a terrible card, so like who cares?
I think I solved it. I think I lose. Doesn't even have to trade.
Yeah, you're fine.
No, I said he doesn't have to trade. I'm dead.
He's fine. That's what I mean. He's fine, not trading.
Yeah. I don't think the seals would actually matter that much. I don't know if we made a misplay. I don't think we did. Just unfortunate. Of course, that's a very unfavored matchup. Just him being able to wipe my field is fucking detrimental to my game plan of wanting to take over the field. Take 25 turns. Oh, I've taken 14 into this quest. LOL. 20 more, or 13 more Murlocs, by the way. We don't want to fight that guy again. That matchup is terrible. Dude, do you feel like playing the arena? Are we climbing the top 10? Or are we playing arena?
If you want to play arena, I'm down. I'm gonna take a piss and get some more water while you're like drafting or whatever. Cause like
yeah, I'll play a few more of this and I'll see how I feel. I'm gonna heat up my sub while you get that. Be right back, guys.
All right, we'll be back.
guys. You know, it's fun. At least now. There's all the crazy-ass cards and combos. It's slightly more consistent because you have those wild arena cards that they give you more often.
The forest fights back.
I will fight with honor.
Mr. Doommancer is my arch rival. I fight him so often. There's one other person I fight slightly more. I don't remember who he is. I don't think he's playing this season, or else I definitely would have played him by now. Because we play at the same times. Either middle of the day or dead ass of the night. Oh, it's BNet player. Or something like that.
Let's see.
Is Andrew back yet? It's alright, I got a question for the stream. We're waiting for him. You can switch places with anybody
Time goes short.
in the world for a day. Who would you switch places with?
Pay attention, class.
God, I hate this deck. Hell on earth.
Excuse me, sir. What in tarnation is that you're eating?
This is a sub, Austin, maybe.
Oh, that's cute. Yo, that's a sub made by a sandwich artist, yo.
Indubitably.
Uh-huh. So, while you're beating that druid's ass, what I'm gonna do is look
No,
up...
this is our counter, man, but go ahead.
What you're like, I'll get my ass beat. But
Yeah.
we're gonna look up the lore behind the big wheel. Okay?
Oh, let's go. I'm down.
Yeah. Now Smurf and I did this the other day too. He looked up big wheel on Wikipedia. We were making jokes about it. But all right, Leo. Time to clue Leo in on this. Basically, there's this new Spider-Man game coming out, right? I don't know if you like watch E3 or not or whatever, right? But there's a Spider-Man game coming out. Tim and I follow this one YouTuber, right? Funny as fuck guy, right? Like this dude is fucking hilarious. And he made this joke. He's like, I wonder how they're gonna like, you know, handle the story of this game. He's like, what kind of villains are they gonna listing off all the villains? He's like, Doc Ock, Scorpions, fucking like all these dudes. Lizard Man, all this type of shit, Rhino, right? And then
Rhino.
as he keeps going with the villains, right, he gets more and more weird, right? Like Frog Man, Fence Eater Man, the
Fence
Big
Eater
Wheel.
Man.
He's like, Big Wheel. Can't have a fucking Spider-Man game without Big Wheel. And so I'm just gonna link an image to the Big Wheel for you, Leo, because this is one funny ass dude. So this is one dumbass looking super villain. And so there's your Big Wheel search, right? And he's whack as fuck. But me and my roommate thought that shit was really funny, right? And so we were making jokes about it. So he looked up the Big Wheel, and here we go. We've got. Okay, this is a very short Wikipedia article.
Take it
Okay.
away. I can't imagine there's too much
What's up?
lore on Wikipedia about the Big Wheel.
It is the best Marvel character out of all of them, alright, sir?
Oh my god.
Okay. Publication history. Big Wheel first appeared in The Amazing Spider-Man number 182. Write that down. Time. And it's created by the fictional character biography. Jackson Wheel, spelled W-E-E-L-E. Jackson Wheel.
Oh, he's actually... His name is Wheel?
Yeah, but spelled like Welly. Yeah. Jackson Wheel is a businessman who embezzled from his company. Fearing that he might be caught, he hires a youthful criminal, Rocket Racer, to steal the evidence that incriminates him. However, Rocket Racer opts to use the evidence to blackmail Wheel instead. I feel bad for this guy. Come on, bro. Despairing, Wheel tries to commit suicide, but Rocket Racer prevents him from doing so. Holy shit! What lore we have going on here, guys? This is some good lore. However, Racer is not particularly kind to Wheel, despairingly referring to him as Big Wheel. Humiliated by Rocket Racer's taunts, Wheel visits mechanical genius and underworld supplier Tinkerer, what a name, who the Rocket Racer boasted had upgraded his equipment. At Wheel's urging, Tinkerer creates a large metal wheel that can climb up buildings, complete with guns and Waldo arms.
Hold on, complete with?
Yeah. With this new vehicle, Wheel becomes the supervillain known as Big Wheel. Newly empowered, Big Wheel hunts down and chases Rocket Racer across the city. In the process, he ends up fighting the title character, Spider-Man. That's right, this is a Spider-Man. Did you forget? Did you forget that this was even a fucking Spider-Man villain?
I know, so much juicy lore.
I know, right? Spider-Man is also seeking Rocket Racer, whom he had battled in a previous issue. Unfortunately, Wheel lacks practice in using his new device, and in the heat of battle, the Big Wheel topples off a high rooftop and plunges into the Hudson River.
Good God!
I have to buy this comic.
Plunges into the Hudson River.
Spider-Man tries to save him, but comes up empty-handed. He presumes Jackson Wheel died when the Big Wheel vehicle sank to the bottom of the river. Big Wheel did not appear in another comic book for more than 20 years. However, the story was picked up again by some dude. As often happens in comics media, Wheel survives his seemingly deadly encounter. He turns up again with his Big Wheel while Spider-Man is in combat with Stiltman.
Hold on.
Shit.
You just say
another
Stiltman.
Another shit villain. Oh my god. He's got so much lore.
The infamous Stiltman. Say no more, Andrew.
This time, Big Wheel attempts to help Spider-Man. However, due to his interference, Stiltman escapes, so Big Wheel's a fucking idiot. Confronted by Spider-Man, Wheel reveals that in the interim since their last meeting, he went to jail for embezzlement and joined Bill Adon, analog of Alcoholics Anonymous for supervillains. Whoa!
Wow.
What a character!
He's got some juicy backstory.
In fact, his attempt to help the hero was part of his 12-step program. Dude, is this the article? Is this real?
12-step program.
Out of pity, Spider-Man lets Big Wheel accompany him for the rest of the day. While foiling a bank robbery, the pair confronts the Shocker. Again, what is that villain? Although they defeat him, Jackson Wheel finally realizes he is not cut out for superheroics. He now makes his living using his Big Wheel rig in demolition derbies and speaking at events for Villanon.
Villanon?
Villanon, yeah. The big wheel is discussed in the Spectacular Spider-Man number 21, write that one down, during a superhero poker game. Spider-Man tells Reed Richards that the big wheel is one of the craziest things he has ever seen, along with a gang of mimes. The Human Torch says that he has met the man at the Rusty Nail, and he is working as a security guard. What a poker talk, dude. What a thing to talk about at the poker table, yo.
Real quick, two things. We're going to talk about The Last of Us here soon, Leo. Even though I don't know anything about it. But, so if he was a stockbroker person, where does this whole wheel shit come from?
Because his last name is Wheel, you fucking
So just because his last name is Wheel, he decides to use his knowledge of, you know, mechanics from his years of stockbroker training and build a giant wheel machine.
No, he had someone else build the wheel for him.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I missed that.
Were you
part.
following the lore?
I missed that part.
See, all those, like, responses that I have to you, that's actually how those people at the comic store are, though. That's what I'm talking about. Like, were you following along, you fucking moron? Like, that type of shit. That's, like, they'd be, like, seriously saying that. Exactly, you know?
Hold on, real quick. Another thing.
Anyway,
our deck is complete and utter garbage.
I see you have Galactic Crawler, so yeah.
It is so bad. I get offered Blessed Champions more than I think I've ever even opened in this game.
And you have Paladin. Come on, that's so shit that you get a bad Paladin draw. Do you have Silver Sword?
I forced Silver Sword into this deck, even though it doesn't work with it at all. I passed up on the Recruit 2-1. I had one good pool. It was Recruit the 2-1-1s, Righteous Protector, and some other card. It was also good, too. And I was like, I'll take Righteous Protector now, because Righteous Protector is a pretty dead card. And I'll just hope that I get more token stuff later, like Vine Cleaver, the another one of the token spawning things, something, right? And
yeah.
Yep, here we are, you know, with 3 Light Heat Stegodons, gonna buff 1 fucking token.
Okay, yo. But back to this big wheel thing, okay? We're almost done. So that we're at the poker table, remember, okay? The Torch also claims the wheel's first name is Axel, although he may be joking. He's in fact joking. Axel. Come on. During the Civil War storyline.
Hold on, are we playing standard? Are we
playing standard?
Are we playing standard? Did he just go hallucination into Stoniel into Fandalori? What is my deck doing?
Timeline Witness? That's such a cool card.
Oh yeah, these are all good fun cards. Good fun cards. Fun.
During the Civil War storyline, Big Wheel is shown being chased by the Harbor Patrol, implying that he returned to superheroics despite the doubts he harbored in Spider-Man Unlimited, which he, said he wasn't cut out, if you remember. Later, he is brought in by Spider-Man and Iron Man concerning black market connections that Iron Man believes may have aided some other fucking villain.
Some other fucking villain.
Jackson later returns. Jackson is the big wheel, mind you. Jackson Wheel.
Sorry. You think I wouldn't know his first name?
Jackson later returns in a more jagged version of his big wheel machine and joins Blackout and other villains in a mission to kill Ghost Rider. That's gotta be hype as fuck. Ghost Rider being big wheel. That's gotta be awesome.
This is the fight of the century.
As part of the Marvel Now event, Big Wheel's original vehicle later resurfaces in possession of Overdrive. Also, who the fuck is that? Upgrades it with his technological powers and uses it as a personal vehicle during his tenure in the Mr. 6. Superior Spider-Man is later able to reverse the changes, restoring the Big Wheel to its intended appearance and power.
Well, emphasize power.
Yeah. Power. Because it had too much already. Big wheel.
Why did you hit my Galaka?
Hold up, dog.
Why did he hit Galaka? Oh my
Big
God.
Wheel is later forced into committing crimes such as stealing a prized pair of, this can't be real, such as stealing a prized pair of alpacas for Lady Caterpillar, who had abducted his girlfriend Rebecca Townley. That can't be real. I'm sorry. There is a reference on that line. Are you fucking kidding me? That is footnoted.
Someone's
Powers
really
and
into this
abilities.
shit, man.
Okay.
Hmm.
Jackson Wheel has no superpowers, but drives a large metal wheel, which is equipped with guns and Waldo arms.
And what arms?
Waldo. Like,
What?
where's Waldo?
What?
I mean, if you look at Big Wheel art, you can tell that he has Waldo arms in tan.
I'm sorry, I must have missed the Waldo arm thing.
Big Wheel appears as one of the villains in the Game Boy Advance game Spider-Man Mysterio's Menace. That's hype. Big Wheel appears in the PSP and PS2 versions of Spider-Man Web of Shadows.
This
That's
is like a
pretty hype.
fighting game. Like, I played Spider-Man on the GameCube. I think it was Spider-Man 2. That game was lit, man. But,
Movie game? Yeah.
yeah, that was actually
That game is
unironically good.
Yeah.
Like, it was ahead of its time.
Yep. So, a Marvel 2099 version of Big Wheel appears as a villain in the Nintendo DS version of Spider-Man Edge of Time, voiced by Stephen Blum. What a lucky guy. There's your
Oh, shit.
Big Wheel lore.
Thanks for hooking me up there, Andrew. I don't know where I'd be without Big Wheel lore in my life.
Oh, man.
So much pain.
So, oh yeah, The Last of Us. I am so fucking excited to play that game.
Yeah, Leo, I don't know anything about The Last of Us, to be completely honest.
So, I have never played the first one. I love Naughty Dog. I've only played Uncharted like twice. But I know it's a game that I'd love to like get more into. Right?
Okay, I'd love to play
But-
Uncharted than The Last of Us, but I don't own a PlayStation, and I just don't have a burning desire to
Yeah.
buy one, right? There are good games on the PlayStation, but like not good enough to where I'm like, alright, I guess I gotta get this console, right? It's always just like some random, single player exclusive, which single player games are really deterred for me to like be the main reason drive for getting a console. Even though I wouldn't mind playing single player games, I never just full-heartedly just play a single player game for like a weeks on end or whatever else. So like it's just very deterrent for me to like want to buy the thing. Even for a good game like Uncharted or whatever else, but I know I'd enjoy playing, but I just wouldn't play it often enough to warrant me spending that much money on that.
Yeah, I get you. So,
Hold on a second, get to something
I-
real quick.
what's up?
I'm gonna concede. Oh, I got lots of gold. I'm going to retire this deck.
I was about to say, are you gonna retire?
And I'm gonna go play more ladder. Because Arena is not a competitive format. It is completely and utter garbage, and I fucking hate it. Alright.
Oh.
Sorry,
Thanks,
anybody that
Mark.
takes Arena seriously needs to jump off a fucking bridge.
Alright, Crip.
What, is that what he thinks? He plays it all the time. He actually thinks that I'm actually proud of my boy Crit.
He bitches about it all the time. But, anyway. The Last of Us looks so hype, and, because I love playing as, like,
Oh, one last thing
lead.
before you go off, Andrew. What do you What you keep bringing up this Kim Jong Un thing? I will switch place with Kim Jong. I don't know. What do you call
Is it because there's, like, negotiations going on with him and Trump or something?
Yeah, I don't understand what Leo's like talking about though. Like, why is him switching places irrelevant?
I will fight
That's what I was like, confused about. But you
Yeah.
can go ahead, Andrew.
Oh, because I love playing as female leads, and Ellie's kind of a badass. So that's what I realized. Why the fuck have I not played Tomb Raider?
Oh god. And I haven't played very many Tomb Raiders. I played Tomb Raider way back in the day when young
PS1,
Jazz,
yeah, probably.
yeah.
Like, fuck.
PS1 actually.
Yep.
No idea what the fuck I was doing. And Jazz was just trying to get there. If he runs Phantom Knives, he deserves to win. I can't trade it to his nonsense.
Yeah. So, really want to get the Tomb Raider, like, Definitive Edition or whatever the hell, like, the Tomb Raider that came out, like, 5 years ago. Like, there was, like, a launch game or very early on title in this console generation. I'm definitely going to pick that up because I realized that's definitely a game I should play.
Yeah, so, like, I looked at some of the most recent Tomb Raider. I looked at some of its, like gameplay. It wasn't actually that bad. It seemed kind of, like, really routed, but it didn't seem, like, bad at all.
Yeah.
I didn't know that's what it's called. I don't, like, some of the stuff didn't really make sense, though. She kind of just, like, was just beating people's asses after surviving a plane crash and had, like, a really severe injury, but I'm willing to bypass it and sidestep it.
Yeah.
Not the ideal turn 3, but we don't exactly have an ideal turn 3, do we?
No.
Like, what do we even cut, right? Like, what is even, like... If you had to play Stonehill in this deck, which you don't, it'd be Mindbreaker. You have to play... We're gonna say Stonehill, because I know you probably would just say, like, eventually, yeah, don't run fucking Mindbreaker in the deck. But if you had to run Mindbreaker in the deck, and you had to cut a card, how would you squeeze it in here? I'd like to see Laura Croft and Nathan Drake in one game. You should watch the death battle between Laura Croft and Nathan Drake then. They like go over the lore and the history behind them or whatever else, and they put them in a death battle against each other. It's actually really cool. And they were like stealing the same object. I can't remember what it was though. Hella interesting to watch. Okay. Probably just gonna play quality here. I don't really feel like thinking too much.
Picking in 2018? Come on, bro.
Weapons up next to it every time. He's trying to set up for his Fungal Mancer. That's why he didn't attack his Tar Creep. You don't want shit being damaged. He's good for us. We're gonna get some draws off this fucking Divine Favor against an aggregate. It's fantastic.
Yep.
Alright. So I'm not getting draws. For now. Silly me. LOL, silly me. Consecration, I guess. Kill Jungle. I dare you. I double dog dare you. I mean, it's actually pretty good. Like I said, I don't know anything about the game. Oh, good God! Does he ever skip a beat? I just want to draw a fucking card or two, please. We're gonna acquire this stuff just so we can draw two cards. Oh, fuck, they lose. Lame. I gotta use the bathroom too, man.
Yep.
He was sandbagging that for so long. Oh, this is such a good turn for him. Oh, it makes me so angry. I don't even think we misplayed. It's just really frustrating that it panned out like this.
Boy, J-Day's in the chat.
Hey, what's up, J-Day? I'm really fucking tilted right now, so...
He said, got any ideas for decks with the new expansion? Yeah, run this retard paladin, you'll have a great time.
Yeah, I don't know, man. This deck's, like, okay, but it has its very clear flaws. Like, I can't get, the Mind Breakers in here. I really want them in here. Good God! I'm dead. I'm actually dead.
Dude, he never missed a beat.
Yeah, he just never, like, had a bad play. Every single one of his plays, like, the Fireflies were really brutal. Granted, like, he mulligans for on Paladin. But, like, I just could not stay on the ground against him. Good God.
Yeah, Recruit Hunter is probably like your fun deck to play in this expansion because it's like a slow hunter deck, so it runs a 7-mana 3/3. So there you
go. Yeah, Recruit Hunter's still playable right now, I think. It doesn't matter if he's good, man. Like, holy shit. Like, I just could not do anything.
Wait, was that SJ you're playing against?
Yeah. That's irrelevant at a certain point in this game, Leo. It's honestly irrelevant at a certain point.
I think he's trash at the game too.
I don't know about like good or bad or whatever else, but at a certain point it just doesn't even fucking matter. It just comes down to him just not, because you choose, you have the choice to keep cards in your hand or not, and you effectively make one decision in the game and that's your mulligans. Then after that, especially with Odd Rogue, your decisions are pretty linear. Wonderful. See, like, I can't choose what happens at this fucking mall. This isn't like choose one, right? This is just deal with whatever the fuck you get.
No, it's just get taunt whenever you're tilted, and then it'll tilt you.
So this is actually a decision, right? Yeah, we could go Lost and Jungle Coin into Arch Protector and like really impact the table, or we can play this and lose. So, man.
So, probably the other play.
Yeah.
Or we could play this and lose.
Yeah, like playing Almani Berserker, and then he fucking Blessing of Mites his creature, and I'd lose. No, he buttons, like 100% of the time. If this was tokens, we would never lose this game.
Yep.
Or Divine Shield, whatever. I'll even attack. Fuck, something. I don't taunt. I don't think he attacks from his end. He just needs to keep a board. Maybe he does. Maybe it's because he doesn't know what I am. You know, 227 was actually our military number back in BT Dubs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty hype.
We have a consecration this game. Feels good.
Feels good, man.
Yeah, let's trade here. Let's go face the rest, because like he has no choice but to
Of course, SJow is streaming right now. I don't give a fuck about him.
I expect he's streaming. What about infinite decks with that card that makes you draw 3 a turn? You mean LMF? Yeah. What about it?
Just play fucking
the reason that Tempo Mage is bad right now is because Odd Paladin is the best deck. Tempo Mage could kind of fight even Paladin.
Flame Waker.
Tempo Mage could kind of fight even Paladin, but it wasn't convincing.
If Flame Waker was still in the game, Tempo Mage would be much better against Odd Paladin, I tell you that much. It would actually be probably the very favored matchup against that deck.
Yeah. The priority for me, though, is I really want to find a way to squeeze Mindbreaker in this deck. And that is the last card I want in here. It's the last, like, piece of the puzzle I have to solve. If I can figure out how I can fit Mindbreaker in this deck, it will literally not have any weaknesses. Right now, I'm geared to beat Warlock because of the Blessing of Mites. Because the Blessing of Mites essentially are the Mindbreaker. But Blessing of Mites completely flips the Warlock and Druid matchups on their head. It's just tight pack, man. I'd have to cut like Maul, but Maul has much more versatility, I feel.
Good old raid leader.
What's up?
Handling
Why
it.
did he just like hang that card?
What?
I don't know why he just like hanged that card. Like I don't know why he just like played raid leader right now. Alright, Jugs. Got one guy. Proud of you.
Got there.
Odd Rogue and even Shaman are the only unfavorable matchups for this deck. And if I can get the Mind Breakers in here, I can really fucking turn them over. So I wish I had Basalt on my friends list. Or like Dog or somebody. That'd be so sick. Because then I could like...
Chaotic suggests cutting a Divine Favor.
Maybe. That makes sense.
I think that's probably the move too.
Yeah. But, well, like, you see what I'm saying? Like, if I had like one of those people who like are used to building these decks, I'd feel so much better. I'd be like, every like once a month, I just like cash in my be my friend token and be like, please, just look at my deck and tell me what's wrong. So
you're saying that it sucks that, well, I mean, Rich doesn't really play the game anymore, but that Rich, the Meta King, was your next best friend at playing the game.
I mean, Rich knew how to like net deck the best and like make card choices, but like he would not be a good asset for like building decks from scratch.
No, not at all.
Alright, well clearly he's gonna level up, and I'm not gonna care if we're gonna quality wipe his field and we send him back to rank 2 where he belongs. Whoa! Look at him go! Whoa! Hold on, this is where we go by the Holy Light as well and just fucking quality consecrate his ass and send him back to the rank 2 depths.
Fucking beat him because you're better than him. You can run. Because you can run even cards in your deck, LUL. Let me hit some, yo, in the chat, let me get an even lol. Just like that, even lol. I just typed it out, yo.
But yeah, cut a Divine Favor. I can try it. I really like this list, but I want to like have the best version of the list. This list, I cut Stonehill just so that I can maximize my Divine Favor value. But yeah, let's try it. We have a really good win rate with that variation though, so at least we have a fallback, right?
Yeah.
Mindbreaker is unironically good, and then especially with the Blessing of Mites, maybe it's a 1-of. I'm trying to like really force it as a 2-of. Maybe it's just a 1-of card. But we'll see. Yeah, sure. Send him my list and tell him, ask him, send him my original list and ask him what he would do about trying to fit Mindbreakers in there, or what he would do. Let me catch up through chat. Ironically, there are the best decks in the world right now. Odd Rogue and even Shaman. I got Dog on my list, but he leaves it streamer mode. Yeah, that's like the frustrating thing too. Is that like I don't like know when it's like appropriate to like talk to him, even if it was on my list, because he's usually working or whatever, right? We have Blessing. I think this is Combo Priest, so like keeping like dreams like acceptable. We're not gonna keep it. Oh damn. I think we're gonna keep the Dire Mole as well over the Lost in the Jungle. I don't want to like leave myself too susceptible to more Shire nonsense. It sort of makes sense. Maybe Lost is better because we want to not. We'll keep Lost. I guess we not really.
Lost.
Yeah, I'm lost. It's mainly because I don't want to keep too many 1-drops so that the cold arms are always going off. Lost in the Jungle is only good, like, right now, so I guess that's sort of the mentality behind it. Save the coin for a Blessing of Kings, because that's what's going to really force him to, like, play off curves the Alphas.
Yeah.
Let's go to Gamer Sense. I'm not paying $25 to talk to somebody who knows how to play the game, similar levels to me.
Lamau.
Like, what kind of nonsense? What do you need coached? I just need fucking a second opinion. It's
Coach.
like, it's like me as a
Coach.
doctor paying somebody else to fucking do my work for me instead of just doing it myself. We don't want this guy silenced. I don't know. Maybe he wants to do that. I don't know, man. I want Lou Horta to die. I don't want him to get silenced. A lot of the plays I make are just. I don't know. I've done this enough times to know that this has worked out in the past, I guess.
Yeah.
Let's try to hang on to the chain gang. We played it susceptible to the dragon. I don't even know what like he's doing, to be honest. Has it played a single card?
That's a very typical priest thing. But if you can find, if you know how to do highlights on Twitch, not just like clips, but like make like the full highlight or whatever, try and highlight what the part where I read the big wheel for, and just like have that on your channel, because that shit is wildly funny.
If you wanted to, I think you can make your own highlights, right? Or clips or something like that. Or...
fuck if I know how to do it.
Yeah, just look at the time frame. I can do it.
Yeah.
What?
Big Priest in 2016.
Hello? Hello? Is this thing on? What? What the fuck is going on? Oh my god, what do I do?
Dude, you literally, in that deck, are meant to just pass until 6.
What am I supposed to do?
That deck doesn't even have Yashiraj. How the fuck is that good?
I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I don't know, like, I don't know what I'm supposed to play around.
Let me get these. Big Priest in 2018, LUL. Whoa.
Good god. I gotta buff here so as many creatures survive as possible.
Yo said the light shall burn you.
Oh, shut up, Uther. See you later, Jugs. Dude, I don't know what removal to play around.
All of it?
What is all of it? I don't even know what priest removal is in the game.
Lash, Downess plus Spirit Lash, Psychic Scream.
Oh, Psychic Scream. I knew about that, but we really couldn't play around that card.
Well, yeah, you can never summon a 5/5 Barnes, but you can also never summon a 5/5 Yashiraj, so it's fucking terrible, Leo.
My deck does not update or something. Let's see. This person either talked to Discord. Yeah, I saw that. Did I show the Japanese guy who does all the Twitter work, finding best decks? Yeah. Whenever we were preparing for our tournaments and stuff like that, Leo and Rich introduced me to that nonsense. It's fucking insane. Yeah, they were, Leo and Rich, convinced that he doesn't even play the game. He just posts deck lists. It's some Japanese account. All he does is just post deck lists of the best decks in the meta. Alright, well, we're just trying to get him. If he has under the second stream, he just gets us, I guess. Yeah, Aaron. Yeah, I'm familiar. Yeah. I don't usually... I think I actually follow him. Like, I just clicked it like whatever. I might as well just have this on my like resource list. Greg, I'm digging your deck, dude, but what does it do?
Yo, my man Greg.
Like, I'm a fan. I'm a fan of this big priest, not big priest nonsense. I know he chose to kill the chain gangs over other stuff. Why is my deck list not updated? It is not nonsense. I don't know. I'm more upset because I just don't know what to play around. That's the reason I like standard so much more than like WoW. That's why I like standard so much more than like WoW, because I know what to play around. Sorry, that really scared me.
The resurrect, yeah.
Yeah, like oh. Alright, so we have 3, 5. Assuming that let's assume my strongest guy lives. We have 6, 12 plus the consecration. It's possible. But this has to die. So let's say a 2 attack creature dies. 3, 5. Sorry.
I feel like Tim, after you make your play,
8,
or whatever,
11. What's up?
I feel like the reason why I like Crip is because I unironically sit in that same dumbass position that he does with like the arm way behind the back, and like I know I did this before I watched Crip. I'll tell you that much.
Sometimes I sit like that, but certainly not when I'm like Mad Monka-S mode.
No, I was right now just Mad Monka-S mode because I decided to keep looking for jobs online, and I'm just sitting here like browsing jobs and with the hand behind the head, yo.
Not all.
I think I'm gonna apply to work at the bookstore.
So, can he kill
Down-
me? There's no way he can kill me,
downtown.
right?
No, he's
Oh.
killing himself.
Yeah, it's acceptable. Why did my deck list like update? Deck tracker automatically built this shit for me. Yeah, I definitely feel like the Mind Break is necessary, because I really don't want to just auto lose to Even Shaman. Most notably, Odd Rogue I can beat if I get lucky, but I cannot beat Even Shaman. That deck is fucking impossible.
Even Shaman.
Yeah, it's actually...
Is that deck like OD right now or what?
OD? Like, good?
Oh, overdosed. Yeah,
No,
dude.
it's not good. It's playable. It's not like the pick, though.
Yeah. Oh, okay. What is like the pick?
The pick right now is
Right now.
probably Token Druid.
Blech.
Yeah. Hadronox Druid's
Chaotic
also
said-
good.
Oh, nice. Cool. Chaotic said, fucking Greg.
Even Warlock's also really good. I was like spectating Zagios for like 2 hours.
Yeah, I might play that. 'Cause I do like slower Warlock decks that run like Drake and shit like that. I don't like Cube. I think Cube is such a retarded archetype, and I'm so happy it's like kind of fallen off of popularity.
Yeah, I mean,
But, like,
it can
just-
still work, but it's like not like better than Even, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think that just like a straight up like control Warlock deck like that like Even is way more fun to play. Also, they can't run stupid ass Void Lord, and like I just hate that card so much. So
I hate using the coin here, but given that he's gonna play a secret next turn, I want to be able to like trip it and like have a reasonable a possibility of killing the guy, and if
Look at
pushes
him.
damage, sure.
oh, Tim, real quick,
Mhm.
we gotta bring up the read that I had on that snipe earlier.
Oh yeah, with Dylan's deck, good
On
god.
that dial-on dickhead ass running snipe, and we actually played a minion before playing Knife Juggler because the read was OP.
I actually could have played this, but at least it's really successful.
Yeah, I was gonna say, why did you not play Among?
I typically like to curve out. I'm a curve out gamer.
Yo, he said Curve Gamer.
Yeah, curve out gamer. And even Shaman farms aggro decks, yeah, but so does Token Druid. Like, you're going to farm aggro decks, you play Token Druid, right? Look at us playing around Reader's Bite. Lol.
Whoa. Dude, what the fuck?
That's freezing and super fucking lame that we have to wait a turn to fucking deal with it.
Whatever, you know.
It's definitely freezing, though. He wouldn't bother
Yeah.
into that.
Oof. Wow, he actually played Wanderer.
I think it's more of he just wanted to get his Spellstone to be fucking massive.
Yeah.
We're probably just playing these creatures into this wolf nonsense.
Alright.
Wish we got a lead holder off of that or two. We might have to just do equality and the concentrate here. Lose out on some value, but this is the only time he ever plays creatures. So
Yeah.
it's a good draw. Use it later, obviously.
Five mana, 12/12. Yeah, dude. You know why? Because those spellstones are from this little set called Cobalt and Catacombs, which is actually the stupidest fucking set they've ever released in this game. Just kidding. That's Gadget Zan. Yeah, Naga Sea Witch was retarded. Thankfully they nerfed that. That's a huge nerf. Dude, that's like that's like starving buzzard levels of getting fucked. The 3 mana increase.
Oh, he has another weapon? Fuck me. Oh, it's just
Actually, it's more than buzzard. Wasn't buzzard 3 mana? Or was it 2?
Buzzard?
Yeah.
It was 2 mana at one point.
The 2 mana 2/1? Holy fuck. Oh yeah, Karazhan was also a horrible expansion. Portals. I don't think anything's worse than Gadget Zan though, because Gadget Zan is the patches expansion, and that's the worst card ever made in the entire game. Also in Gadget Zan, you had Jade Mechanic, and Jade Mechanic is very unfun to play against. Jade Idol especially. What else did we have? Aya is a very unfun card in the whole Jade thing. What the fuck else was in Gadget Zan? All the hand buff stuff and the whole goon strat thing just totally flopped. It's so stupid. Hand buff Paladin never took off.
So like,
Concept.
thematically, I think Gadget Zan was really good. But
themingly, yes, absolutely.
as for like the
way
rest of
better
it, we
than,
probably should have waited. I don't think I win this matchup. Well, I don't know. He also went off the fucking Spellstone and everything.
Yeah. Way better than thematically than something like Ungoro. Like some of the cards in Ungoro are like, what the fuck? Like, why is Mirage Caller in that set? It's like, alright. Well, like whatever. But yeah, Jade Lightning was fine, but mainly Jade Idol. But what else was trash in Gadget Zan? So, oh yeah, Raza. Mentioned that unnerved Raza, ridiculous. Oh, Kazakus was in that set. Good God.
Kazakus was a fun card, but there was zero like. I don't know, like...
No counterplay to it,
yeah,
man.
there's
You don't
zero
know, he take
counterplay
1 mana,
to it.
5 mana, 10 mana. Did he get demons? Did he get AoE? Did he get armor? Did he get card draw? There's just so many possibilities with that it's just too much. And like, yeah, it's fun to play, but goddamn, is it not fun to eat?
Playing around that Grievous Bite, BT dubs.
Yeah. Easy. And in case you didn't catch it, I said it that Kazakus was fun to play with, but not to eat. Much
Yeah,
like
I
Play-Doh.
didn't catch it. I didn't finish deciphering what the fuck that means.
It was a Play-Doh reference.
Oh, we have to actually trade in here, by the way. So we can't flanking strike it again and get max value.
Yeah, of course, all the Reno decks are dumb, but like League of Explorers was a pretty cool expansion, though. It had some the more fun cards in there.
It wasn't really Jade Lightning, it was Jade Claws.
Jade Claws was stupid.
Like, Jade
Idol
Lightning was definitely good.
Jade.
It should have only been able to turn creatures. It was going to be a fair card.
Yeah, or have it overload. I don't know why it didn't overload. Maybe.
Or Overload. Overload would have been a good answer, but it's still hitting face, which is really powerful. There's like 0 disadvantage to it.
Crackle overloads. Crackle's a fucking really dumb card.
You're a really dumb card.
Dude, Tim, I remember when I started like playing Hearthstone, and I saw the card Crackle, and you were like, that right there is an example of how not to make a card fun.
Yeah, so like, my mentality, not just Crackle, but with all the shaman cards, or even the totems, it should just tell you, you and your opponent, at the end of your turn, or for your totems, it should tell you what it's going to be. And for Crackle, it should just tell you what it's going to be at the beginning of the turn, or something like that, you know? But instead, it's like this really defeating thing that like you really can't like play around. Like,
Justice.
But yeah, I know that Reno was not necessarily a problem when he came out. I know that Reno became a huge issue in Wild, and you know, like later on, you had like the Kazakis in the Reno decks and everything. And from what I remember when I started playing, Reno Log was a very frustrating deck to play against.
Yeah, because you can never just like play around them having Reno like as an aggro deck, or like any deck really. You just kind of just hope they didn't have it, and that's not a very fun mechanic, I think.
Implosion, what a stupid card. That's right there, just along the lines of Crackle of like unfun cards. Implosion.
Fucking Unleash kills me anyway. Oh, LOL. Bet you were looking for that card, huh?
Yeah, I'm sure he's got a bunch of them though.
Like, double Unleash, like, already killed me. There was no reason to play around it. Yeah, we have to wait because Hearthstone Ladder loves to Q you against people. I just completely forget that that's a factor. And I don't know why it isn't. Like, so, like, maybe at, like, top, like, 20 Legend, it is like, alright, the game's like, we need to just know who's better. But I shouldn't have to, like, work the system to, like, rank up. I should just be able to hit the play button and just fight new people until a certain rank.
Yeah. Laura's had Finley. Finley's a very fun card. I like that. I think he's a cool mechanic. I know that he could like be abused in aggro decks where it's like just get life tap and then LOL, you know. But I think he's a very fun card. It's like, hey, I get to kind of, you know, do something different this game.
I really like Finley as well. And Chaotic is right about Reno not being a problem when it first came out. It was towards the end of the expansions where like all these cards were legal, and there's like you couldn't make.
Yeah, like when I started playing.
Sure, it's more that like
towards the end of Reno.
There were just a lot of really good choices in the general collection. Whereas like beforehand, if you ran a Reno deck, the only deck that could really do it was a Warlock deck, and even then they had to like run combo just because they didn't have enough good cards to just run in the deck to just finish the game. So they ran combo in the deck because the quality of the cards just wasn't there to end the game without it.
Yeah.
They had to rely on cards like Jiraxis, which was still in the game.
Yeah,
to close the game because they were really good at controlling the field and killing everything, but they weren't good at like closing it out.
So like, Cool Dangerous was not in the game, so Jiraxis was just the play. Once Cool Dan rotates.
Also, it's 4 a.m. on a Thursday/Friday. I mean, yeah, it's summer though. But I get you.
Once Cool Dan rotates, then maybe shit'll be different with Jiraxis seeing play. But
that's true. I completely forgot that's like a big factor. Like, why?
It's a huge factor. I think it's the only reason why he's not played, in all honesty.
Because Goudet is just the best finisher. Sure. And then there's also Lich King, which just overrules Jiraxis as well.
Yeah.
There's a lot of cards that overrule Jiraxis, I think.
Yeah, it's funny to, you know, see a card like that, which when I started playing, I thought, oh my god, that card's so powerful, and then to just see it get outvalued by all these other cards. It's pretty interesting. Just think about how much more powerful they've made the cards in this game.
Right now, I think we're going to have to go with the tokens. It seems weird and bad, but like looking through the turns. So like we have two options. We can go with the Maul here, and the next turn go token and this. Then we get much less time for Blessing of Kings hitting him in the head. And I want as much time for Blessing of the Kings to hit him in the head as possible. The only disadvantage in this play is if he plays Lightning Storm, which I don't think he does, because it's just one more tokens. Caliseth can handle half of them. That's like the only disadvantage in this play.
Yeah. Also, I gotta say, it's pretty damn funny how you've got this why we don't like superheroes thing just still showing up here.
Yeah, whatever. It's what you're goal bringing, whatever. Now look at your face. He's probably gonna hex our board, but if he doesn't, we get an immense amount of damage. Let me take that out and I'll get the chat back up.
I just kind of realized, I'm like, wait a minute, we were talking about superheroes like 3 hours ago.
Yeah, but everyone like busy. They like rarely check OBS, which is a problem, I guess. Right? So we want him to just like really overextend himself to answer this token. Draxus is meant for Dragon Priest? What do you mean?
What deck is this, by the way?
What deck is this? Like what he's
playing?
Is
this Shutterwalk?
Yeah.
Yeah, Shutterwalk. I always forget that Prince Kelly is in Shutterwalk.
Now, yeah.
Like,
kind of weird,
right? Or board presence in Shutterwalk? What the fuck?
I kinda want to save my Chain Gang. Because if I can get Valnir on it, it's gonna get Hex. And like, he's definitely sending Gluttonous into my 6-3, which means that, Juggler's gonna die to Caliseth, but Loot Holder will survive. Yeah, this is gotta be better.
Sack packed on the Jiraxis, yo. Best play in the game.
It happened to be in the tournament. It's not as funny. That is not a fun thing to happen. Alright, cool.
It's really funny. 0 mana, kill opponent.
But yeah, if you're on the opposite end of it, it's not that fun, to be honest. Because you feel like really cheated. Because you play this really long, demanding game. Oh my god. Dude. Wow, do I hate Shutterwalk Shaman. It's not even good.
Yeah.
And like, I just hate what my Shaman has become. It's like watching Anakin divulge to degeneracy. So like, you were
Tim, do we need to put the superheroes thing back up there? But I get you.
It's like, you used to be, you were the chosen one, and now it's just nonsense. It's fucking meme nonsense.
Yeah, look at the play frequency of classes. Dog, this is actually one of the funniest fucking things I've ever seen, right? If you look at the play frequency of classes, I don't know if they still have the data that goes back this far. I'm sure they do, somewhere on like Vicious Syndicate, but I remember looking back at like February 2017. Yeah, so like a year and a half ago, right? Early 2017. If you look at the frequency of each class, Shaman is at like 70%, and then like everything else makes up the other 30% of like played classes. Like, holy fuck, was this game just dominated by Shaman? that mid range, and
it was really good. It was really fun too, because it was a very like chessy kind of game. So like,
yeah,
yes, because it was the dominant deck, it was seen a lot of play, but it also seen a lot of play because it was just actually a fun deck to play.
Yep.
And then it got to aggro shaman, and that was just played because it was just the best deck, and nothing could fucking stop it. It may have been the best deck to ever enter the Hearthstone period.
Oh yeah.
No, we need to see equality or else we lose this game. Alright.
How do you do that, by the way? Every time you say we need equality, you top deck it.
Clearly not good at this fucking game, Andrew. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh,
Think about this weapon. Token now, because it definitely clean.
Yep.
Remember the 3/2 summon totem guy? Yeah, I actually really like that card. If it didn't summon the 3/4, the card was actually fine.
If it could summon like Mana Tide.
Yeah, if it just summoned Mana Tide and the stupid ass heal guy, I guess whatever. Then it's
Vitality Totem, LUL.
Because it used to do that. Then it was
I know.
balanced, but like because
But it was any totem, so Totem Golem was a thing, and it was busted, and like whatever.
Dude, let's hit him with this flex real quick.
Yeah, you know.
Let's start some trouble!
That's so fucking tagging, dude. That is so ridiculous against tagging,
trouble! We're gonna lose this game. I can't.
I didn't even think of that though.
Here comes the Haxer and he's super fucking sad. Yeah. Like, what am I supposed to do? I needed it to hit this card so that I didn't have to worry about that. But, you know.
Oh yeah.
Like, so many things went wrong this game. The live favor's pretty good though. That's pretty redeeming of like this situation. I don't want to draw my entire deck though. I kind of just want to draw a few cards. Let's go with the Chang Gang and give him Taunt again.
Oh, okay, good. Now they have Mega Taunt.
Yeah. They just become fucking skyscrapers.
Yeah, they just have Menace.
I would picture like, you know, like picture like a cylinder, you know, like the Christmas wrapping. And
Yeah.
it's just a giant cylinder of like this like border, like extending up into the sky. Towards me. That's what happens when you give them a second taunt
so
off
not
the
only-
stupid ass mall.
So not only do they have to be attacked first, but they have to be double blocked. That's the Mega. Just a fucking cylinder rolling through.
I needed to play Chang Gang. I didn't play on Volcano. Fucking so bad at this game. Whatever, we
Yeah.
weren't gonna win this anyway. I was just trying to do as much damage as possible, and now I just lose. Fuck me.
I think it's well, I mean, they probably can never do this because it would just make aggro way too good. That the only card in the game that has anything like trample is explosive runes.
Oh, that's right. There's no triple in this game. It's like a core mechanic
But
in most
it would
TCGs.
it would make aggro way too good. But yeah, when I first started playing Magic and I learned like what trample was, I was like, huh, that's actually a very neat mechanic. Neato. N-E-A-T. Neat. A neat mechanic, right? And I don't know, why is that not a Hearthstone? The reason is because it'd be fucking broken in this game.
Alright, I got one shot. One offer.
No, you don't. Oh yeah, wasn't the 3-2 guy, wasn't he Tuskar Totemic? Isn't that the name of him?
Yeah. I actually
What a-
crafted
what a
gold of
name.
them. That's the first, like,
Yeah.
that's what whenever that card came out, I really like that card. That's like when I started crafting golden shaman cards.
That is also one of the best names. You know why? Because it plays into my love for the alliteration. But you know.
For the alliteration?
Yeah, Tuskar, Totemic.
A lot of cards in Hearthstone have like these two-part names. Like Earthen Scales,
yeah.
Fire,
yeah, but
Swarm.
Tuskar Totemic has the first, they both start with T.
Greedy Sprite, like it's always like an adjective. And then
and
like,
a noun.
A
yeah.
noun. Like, that's like the meta for like making Hearthstone cards, I guess. I wouldn't think they actually have a fucking name. Hadronox, it's like natural. Like, is there like a common card that like is it a legendary that has this like a fucking name? Like in recent history.
Huh.
Or are they all these like adjectives things?
Wisp.
Wisp. Got there. Mad
Got
Hatter,
there.
Scale Worm, Sandbinder.
Phantom Militia.
They're all these two-part
Nightmare
names.
Amalgam.
And like once you notice it, it's like really hard to unnotice.
Life Drinker, Scale Worm. Those are just names. But like most of them have two parts.
Yeah. Like, nearly every single card in Hearthstone has these two-part names.
But like something like Azalina Soul Thief, that sounds like a magic card. That doesn't sound like a Hearthstone card, you know?
Yeah, I guess.
But like Black Cat, that sounds like a fucking Hearthstone card.
Oh, menacing Black Cat. Here it is. Spell power, baby.
Spell power, bitch.
Old God's name is pretty good. But that's like a legendary card. I'm just talking about just like normal cards in the game.
Oh yeah, not like Yasharaj.
It's easy to make like a person have like an actual name, right?
But Yasharaj, the full name of that card's awesome. It's like Rage Unbound. That's fucking awesome sounding. Wasn't N'Zoth? It's like N'Zoth the Corruptor or something like that.
Something like that. I don't remember exactly. Yeah, I don't remember.
Is Yogg-Saron's Hope. Yogg-Saron Hope's End.
Yeah, that's so dramatic.
I know.
Especially for how mean the card is.
I know, it's like a total meme. It's just like Hope's End. Like, oh, okay.
It's kind of funny how like the duality of it. It's like, we're gonna Blessing Kings here, or no, drugs, right?
Yeah. Hey man, you could play Blessing of Might and not worry about Potion of Madness. Top.
I know, that's fucking great, right?
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure Potion of Madness made
card.
Blessing of Might the most unplayable card on the fucking planet for a while. Alright, so
yeah,
it clears
absolutely.
Dustbreaker. Oh, and Amani. It's time for a little blood. Yeah, I think one Divine is the play. I had one in the deck for a while, but then like when I reconfigured the deck to not run Stonehill, I just eventually said fuck it. We're just not running like anything that draws cards aside from Move Order, because you just have to run that card for some reason. Alright, what do you think this guy took?
What do we think he took?
Yeah.
What kind of dumbass shit do they run?
I expect Master Spell, right? There's definitely gotta be like...
Master Spell? You mean like the Master Spell?
Yeah, the Master Spell. So let's buff here and draw, because odds are he's gonna like use the coin next turn to do something.
Yeah. Just play Battlesome Insects.
I mean, like, if I was playing on that, I would play Blessing, but I don't think he's that kind of deck.
Okay, he took Lash. How's that ever actually good?
I'm gonna teach him how to play the game while beating his ass.
Validate me questioning if that was a good play by saying that was a mistake.
No, he should have healed my Amani.
That's right. What the hell, Leo? Yo, Net Deck King, help me out here. Help a brother out. Why is this deck resurfacing, and when can I start playing it? Because man, did I used to play a lot of this cuckold shit. Got there.
I mean, he literally died there only because he let me kill him.
Oh yeah, because he didn't heal your money.
It's so funny. Like, I would never, ever, like, I mean, maybe a reality where, like, I actually care to, like, win. It's just flabbergasting, like, how much, like, people making decks and streaming, like, influences what people play.
Yeah,
It's just insane.
But
I'd love to live in a, like, informationally deprived Hearthstone universe, where people just...
Oh yeah, it would be amazing.
Yeah,
The game
like,
would be so much better.
It would, like, there'd be a clear, like, dividing line between people who knew how to, like, adjust.
Play the game.
Yeah, not even just play the game, because that guy could probably play the game, but, like, there'd be a clear dividing line between someone who actually knows what they're doing, and, like, how to adjust their deck to beat what they're seeing, and the people who are just playing decks that other people have done. Which is fair, but... Yeah.
You know what your informationally deprived Hearthstone community is called? Rank 25.
I guess. I mean, that's also like a resource thing. Like, I want to see what Hearthstone's like, where everybody has all the resources at their disposal, but it's up to them to, like, play the game, see what decks are working, or whatever else, and be like, alright, well, clearly these are not, like, when Shutterwalk first came out, right? It was such a bad deck back then. It wasn't solved, and the animation was hell on earth, but people still played it because they assumed that it was, like, the meta pick, just because people were playing it because it was a fun deck. But it was actually just losing to everything, when you look at it, like, on a, like, realistic, like, statistical standpoint.
Yeah. The only thing it really ever beat was, like, the Taunt Druids, because that was also unsolved and very slow.
Yeah. What can you do? Even Taunt Druid, like, at least, like, the list that I ran, it wasn't, like, bad against, like, Shutterwalk. You could beat it if you needed to.
Yeah. I mean, I'm talking about, like, the Astral Tiger one, though, like, the
fatigue.
Like
the Fatigue deck? And I wish that was a deck.
Yeah,
that is such a
Astral
Magic the Gathering type deck, but just does
yeah.
not survive in a format where it's just about playing good cards. We need to draw this Divine Favor before it loses all of its value.
Yeah.
And we're also going to make him gamble on the, Gonna make him gamble on the Lightning Storm, and then use that as a removal option.
Yep.
Unless he is also rated and can choose when it kills them.
Oh, right.
Wow. I'm disgusted.
What?
I'm disgusted looking at this thing.
Why?
Because I don't know how to deal with it. Like, it is the first card he draws off his Keliseth. Like, is this real life? Hello?
Yeah.
I guess I have to, like, throw my sweet-ass Diamond away.
Yup, it leaks. That's a flex tape thing. When he's like cutting up the bucket and it's got like all the holes in it.
That's a lot
he's
of...
like, let's see it.
Let's see.
No, he's like, let's see if it leaks. And he's like, yup, it leaks.
Wow.
Whoa, what a pussy. You didn't even run level up.
Alright, hold on. Oop, I almost hit my button. I almost always do that. Let's see. You have that guy, so those are the face of our stuff. And hopefully he doesn't have a Volcano here. I doubt he would use it, even if they had it.
Tar Creeper is like the most frustrating card to play against.
Lightning Storm. And yeah, for sure. Hey, pretty good play here. Chance.
For justice.
So. We can't stop Volcano from like destroying guys, but this is still pretty good.
Yeah.
Dark Reaper gives aggro headaches. Yeah, it's a totally balanced card. I was more upset about it being the first card he drew off his Kelisap buff.
Off the buff.
That's
yeah, Dark Reaper is like...
That's what I'm mad about.
The definition of a balanced card.
Yeah. Like,
That's
I'm never not upset. I'm never like, that card's broken. I never feel like that. What is that? What did you just touch my guy with?
There was a time, Tim, where you asked me, like, what do you think is, like, a really well-made Hearthstone card? It's definitely Dark Reaper.
Yeah. Yeah, I think
the other
so.
one, the
that,
one
that
that
was
I said,
mine there too.
one that I said immediately was Azure Drake, but that's like, then you said it's probably like a little too well made.
Yeah, I mean, like, I like cards with a lot of text, but
yeah.
not in the classic set, because then you have to see a card at a time. Hags. This is why we didn't play like Hermione's and stuff. But I love the monologue, it's great.
It's like a fucking Shakespeare monologue that she's got going on.
Yeah, he starts rapping.
Whoa. You see that? How she's got her hand over that 5 armor? Well, you can't see, but there's actually a microphone in that hand.
This is what always happens to me. When this just gets
How could this happen to me?
Like, oh my god. Oh, it makes me so angry.
Uh-huh.
Dude, look at him thumbing the hex.
Look at him thumbing the hex.
Alright. The first thing you does is touch my card, so you can understand my concern.